So that's for SIRS Discover. The next one we have for Testing Education Center.
So finally is the Peterson's test prep, and this is filled with some interesting things that you might not know about. And so I want to make sure you do, because this is a great place to take your students to help them practice all sorts of different kinds of skills from middle school all the way through college. And this is available again through our library website. So you can practice to improve your scores on all kinds of foundational skills. If you want some foundational math skills or some foundational reading skills or writing skills, you can get all sorts of practice tests in here. Like math, there's everything from pre-algebra all the way through trigonometry, trig and statistics. Basic English and writing skills. There's modules that focus on everything from grammar to sentence structure to reading comprehension. All sorts of ways that you can help your students practice things until they're really confident about it and really understand it. In high school, there are advanced placement practice tests. There are high school equivalency exam practice tests. So if you're going to take either one of those tests, being able to practice them first is going to help your students feel really confident when they go in and get ready to take that. There's also college prep. So your SAT and your ACT, you can really practice getting ready for the moment when you are going to take that test by practicing with our practice tests here first. And finally, there's also vocational prep tests, whether it's for a firefighter or law enforcement, military, or postal worker. Every single one of those careers has tests that you have to take to get in. And I have a little story just from my life. When my kids were in high school, we had a young gal that was in our friends circle, and she had gone to cosmetology school. When you finish cosmetology school, you have to take a practice test to complete your work. And she was dyslexic. She couldn't pass the test. And she had taken the test over and over again, and she was done. She just couldn't do it anymore. And when I met her, I said, "Oh, gee, we have a practice test for that." And so I showed it to her, and she worked with that practice test for about a month. Then she went back to that school and she took her test and she finished it. So I just really believe in the value of practice tests, helping our students feel confident to go in and take those tests and succeed.